Hey everyone, this is Greg, the TV Genius, and I am a TV genius. Today we're going to be talking about Bitten Season 2, which finally airs in the US this April, and we're going to be talking a lot about that this summer. It's definitely become one of my favorite shows. It's based on the Otherworld series novels by Kelly Armstrong. If you haven't read it, go read it. It's definitely one of the best sellers out there, and it's a good book. It's about a bunch of werewolves and one of the only female werewolf in the world, the only female to ever survive a werewolf bite in the first change. Where females just aren't, strong enough to survive it in this world, and it just doesn't work for them. And this one female, her name is Elena Michaels, and she was strong enough to survive the bite. And it's about her and how she integrates into the pack, and then tries to integrate back into human society, and how it doesn't work for her. And then there's like a mutt uprising, which are the werewolves that don't want to be a part of the pack. If you've seen season one, you know what I'm talking about. But let's talk a little bit about how season one ends. At the very end of season one, Elena's back with Clay, which is the guy that bit her. She's broken up with her human boyfriend because she doesn't want him to get hurt. And Malcolm Danvers, which is Elena's alpha, his alpha's dad, had come and tried to take over Stonehaven, and he had just left Philip, her old boyfriend's head, in her bed. And she is upset in season two. We're gonna see a lot how she's dealing with that and dealing with that loss, and how she doesn't care about killing anymore. She just has no remorse for anyone or anything around her. She just does not care. We're going to see how she deals with everything, and how Clay and her relationship is really progressing now that Philip's out of the picture. It's going to be a really good season. But anyway, I just want to talk to you guys about the four new characters that they're introducing this season, and I'm very excited about them. My favorite, the first one I want to talk to you about, her name is Savannah Levine. Yes, she is awesome. She is the youngest of the three witches. She's played by Kiera Glasgow, which is an amazing actress. She's so talented for such a young girl. She's just so good, and she's portrayed so well, and I think she's one of the best witch characters of the show. Yes, there's a new supernatural element. They are witches. It's going to be so cool. She's just coming into her powers. We'll be seeing how that works, and how the witches come into their powers, and how they choose whether they want to be good or bad, and whether they are good or bad, and whether they choose the right hand path, which is the good path, or the left hand path of magic, which is the bad path. It's going to be very cool to see how the witches work, and how their society works, and how they know about the werewolves, and why the werewolves don't know about them. It's going to be so cool. The second character I want to talk about is Paige Winterbourne. She is the middle of the coven, and she is awesome. She's very powerful. She is going to be Nick's love interest. She's played by Tommy Amber Pieri, and she is cool. She's such a great actress, and like I said, she's so very powerful. She's part of this coven in North America. There's about 12 North American covens, and they're trying to get Savannah back. Savannah's been kidnapped by the big bad. We'll talk about him in a second. But first, I want to talk about Ruth Winterbourne. She's the third of the witches in this coven, and she's also the most powerful, and she's also the leader. She also happens to be Paige's mother, but we'll get to that later when we talk about the seasons and as the season progresses. But anyway, Ruth Winterbourne. Yeah, she's got some secrets. She's got a dark past that we don't know about. We'll be finding out about as season 2 progresses, and I can't wait to talk about her. And the fourth character, Alistair. He's the one who's kidnapped Savannah for some reason. We don't know yet. It's called The Undoing. We don't know what The Undoing does. We don't know what he's planning to do with her, and what he's planning to do with werewolves. He's also a witch. Where werewolves don't have female werewolves, witches don't have male witches, and it's going to be so cool to see what they do with that, and their laws, and how they integrate the werewolves into the witches society. It's just going to be a great season, and we're going to have a lot of good videos to talk about, a lot of good discussion topics. So any comments that you have, any questions, just post them. Let me know. I'll be posting links and ways to get to my new website. Just please subscribe and let me know what you think. Thank you.